Good morning, everyone. So I thought I would take this video. I started doing it earlier. In fact, I had it kind of prepped up and ready to go, and then I thought I need to change it. Never throw your laptops or computers away. Never put them in the trash. There's so many reasons why not to. Perfect example of this, if you are a follower on our Computer Garage Facebook page or follow me personally, you'd see about 10 days ago, one of our clients found a laptop in a dumpster and brought it to us because they were on the way to us anyways. And so, just gave it to us and said, do what we do with them. So we go through the process of trying to identify whose laptop it is. It powered up, but it had a password. So we ripped out the hard drive and connected it to my computer so I can directly access the hard drive. And we was able to identify who the owner of the laptop was because a photocopy of their driver's license was in their computer. Transcripts of their schooling and education was on their computer. Credit card statements was on their computer. So we had a name and an address and verification of who it was. And with the help of Facebook, we was able to track the person down. And of course, we explained to him why you just never throw these away. In our case, we did the data recovery for them, put them on a flash drive, and gave them back their files. But had this fallen into the hands of a criminal, could you imagine the amount of damage someone with the intent of doing identity theft could done? Because it was like I said, the front and back copies of their driver's license, their school transcripts, credit card statements validating current address and stuff like that. So yeah, not a good idea. That person's name and birthday and basically anything that a criminal could use to sell on the web, and they usually they don't sell it for cheap. Well, it is cheap. The last time I read an article, they sell identities on the web for like $20 or less, and then it's up to the person who is actually buying it to do what they're going to do. But yeah, that there was enough information on this hard drive that their entire identity could have been stolen, and it could have been very detrimental. I just never throw a computer away. I don't care if it's a Windows computer, a Mac computer, whatever. Never throw them away. Have either, if you are knowledgeable enough to do it or you want to do it, rip it apart, pull that hard drive out. And I've showed you photos of hard drives before. Laptop hard drives are about that big. Desktop hard drives are about this big. Yeah, rip those hard drives out, and either physically destroy them yourselves, drill holes in them, beat them with a hammer. But yeah, those hard drives need to be physically destroyed to make sure your personal data doesn't fall into wrong hands. Fortunately, a client seen it in the dumpster, brought it to us. We was able to locate the original owner of the laptop and get it taken care of, and physically destroy their hard drive after we did a data recovery for them. And I think they were quite surprised when we contacted them out of the blue and said, hey, we have your laptop. Never throw them away. The other reason why never to throw especially laptops away is the batteries are lithium powered. Maybe a few years ago you probably saw this problem with the Samsung phones where batteries were exploding. Yeah, lithium tends to react to liquid. So if the case has cracked, it will cause a fire. So the worst thing you want to do to a dumpster, a landfill, is send a battery there, and through the course of time, the plastic casing around the battery cracks, water gets in there, and it starts a fire. So yeah, if you're going to throw, if you're going to dispose of them, rip the hard drive out, remove the batteries. Batteries need to be recycled properly, especially the lithium ones, because they are a fire hazard later on. Um, any type of water, moisture, whatever, gets in contact with lithium on a lithium battery, it will spark, cause a fire, whatever. We've seen this in the news. Every once in a while, you'll hear about a landfill fire. Most of the time, it's because someone threw a battery away and the battery got cracked and wet. So don't do that. So if you're disposing of a laptop, give it to a professional, a local professional, either us or someone that you know and trust to dispose of your laptops and desktops, who will destroy your hard drives for you and remove those batteries. Goodwill used to take the laptop batteries. They no longer do. So let me give you a list of everywhere you can take a laptop battery to. And I looked this up. You can take them to Best Buy. Sometimes there is a fee. You can take them to Home Depot. Just drop them in the box. You can take them to Staples. Again, drop them in the box. So Staples doesn't take the single-use alkaline or lithium batteries, so check the websites or call them before you take a battery to them to find out which ones they will and will not take. Staples won't take the one-time batteries, which is your AA's, your AAA's, your 9 volts. That's fine. The Home Depot, like I said, they're looking for batteries that are cell phone, laptop, power tools, so again, get a hold of them before you take a battery to them. Make sure it's one that they will take. Same with Best Buy. Supposedly they have boxes, and they are taking the most common batteries that are for electronics. That's what they're doing. If you're in the Sandusky area, they of course Lowell's supposedly will take them too. Again, check to see what batteries they take, what batteries they won't take, and stuff like that. Interstate Battery. If you are a fan of Interstate Battery in Sandusky, they do take batteries for recycling. Again, call them, find out if there is a fee associated with it, or if they're, if they will accept the battery you're trying to dispose of. Usually most laptop batteries, most everyone will take, because they would rather see them be recycled properly versus being in a landfill and cause a fire. If you're going to do that way, like I said, if you're asking a professional such as ourselves to recycle your laptop for you, we already do this. We pull out your hard drive, do a data recovery if you want us to. There is a fee associated with the data recovery because it is your files, but we have to actually do work. So it's usually like $40 for a data recovery, $10 for every flash drive we got to use. Check with your, if you don't want to use us for that service, that's fine. Check with your local professionals on what their policies are and that. But yeah, we do a data recovery, and then we physically destroy these. We open them up, tear them apart, sandpaper the platters, and then usually my wife uses we use the magnets for hanging up stuff that are in a hard drive, and then my wife also uses the platters for crafts. So make sure you're professional that you're having recycle your laptop or your desktop. One, destroys the hard drives, and two, if there is a battery involved, make sure that they send it to an appropriate recycling facility. We usually contract out to any particular number of places. Sometimes, like I said, we used to do it through Goodwill because Goodwill used to accept them, but that has changed in the last month now. So we are looking for a new one. So we've got a whole box of batteries, and we'll probably partner up with a different company, and they'll probably just have us mail them to them, and that's fine. Or we might partner up with Interstate Battery. We do a lot of work with them. Most of the batteries that we buy come through them. So, don't throw your laptops away. Don't set them on the curb for recycling either, unless you have ripped out that hard drive. Prevent identity theft. Protect yourself. Like I said, if you don't know how to rip out a hard drive on a computer, contact a professional. Most of us do recycle these laptops and desktops We will destroy the hard drives for you. Check with each individual. That's what we do when we get one in for recycling. We pull the hard drive, we do the data recovery. If you want the data recovery, if you don't want the data, that's fine. We'll pull the hard drive, destroy it. If there's a battery involved, obviously it goes in a recycling bin for us to take to like Interstate Battery or Lowe's or whatever. But yeah, don't throw your laptops in the trash. Absolutely the worst thing to do, because someone that is criminal can come along and, like I said, it's a simple process. Rip out the hard drive, slave it to another computer, access it. And the case of the one that we got, about 10 days ago, like I said, there was a driver's license on it, school transcripts, credit card statements. So yeah, don't do that. Dispose of them properly, recycle them properly, especially the batteries, because those are lithium batteries. If that case gets cracked, moisture gets into it, it can, and a lot of times will, cause a fire. So yeah, don't do that. So that's my video for this week. Dispose of your computers properly, please. That's the only thing I can ask. If you want us to dispose of it, we will certainly do that. And go from there. If you got someone who's local, who's done your computers for years and you trust them to do it, by all means. But yeah, just don't throw them away. Batteries have to be recycled. Hard drives need to be destroyed. So that's my video. Talk to you later. You guys have a great day.